Big win for Chelsea at the City grounds, back from the international break and far away at the City grounds. They won by 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. But then there is a dent on this win. Chelsea are on a whole new level of indiscipline. 4 red cards in their past 6 games. That doesn't look good for Enzo Maresca's side. And yet again, they got a red card. Malo Gusto got a red card on the 87th minute, getting to the latter part of the game. But then the game was finished as at that point. First goal of the game came in the second half. The teenager from the centre back got the first goal of the game through a header. Pedro Neto located him, and it was a goal for Chelsea. He opened the scoring for Chelsea on the 49th minute. As early as 49 minutes in the second half, they got the first goal of the game. And 3 minutes later, Neto also got the second goal of the game. Beautiful set up from Rhys James from a free kick to get the second goal of the game, and he topped it up. That is Rhys James from a set piece, a corner kick in the drive from outside the box to get the third goal of the game. It was an incredible game for Chelsea in the second half, but then in the first half, Nottingham Forest were disciplined. They made sure that they closed all spaces. They didn't allow Chelsea to be themselves. They kept them at bay, and that also was as a result of the fact that Enzo Maresca didn't start the game with a strong lineup in there. The lineup that started the game was not that strong, I must say. This one from the side of Chelsea with Garnacho on the right side, with Garnacho on the left side of attack, and also Andy Santos playing a trequartista role. We know that even from Strasbourg, he was not that man. He was not the player that played that role. He's typically a central midfielder or defensive midfielder. So playing him in that role was some way somehow playing him out of position in there. And it evidently showed in the first half. But then in the second half, changes were made, and it was on fire for Chelsea. They played so well. Ange Postecoglou is yet to win a game for Nottingham Forest in the 8 games he's been in charge of Nottingham Forest. It is such a shitty performance from the manager in there, horrible performance. But then it is early days yet. Let's see what happens in this one. You know, he was brought on when they sacked Nuno Espirito Santo. I think that was a bad decision from the ownership of Nottingham Forest, because Nuno Espirito Santo was doing really well in there as well. So that is it. Chelsea won by 3-0, a clean sheet, and also a 3-goal scored in here. They are back in the top 4 after this win in there as well with 14 points. Let's get into the statistics of the game. Chelsea ended the game with 51% of the possession, 49% of the possession going to Nottingham Forest at City grounds. XG 2.12 from Nottingham Forest, and Chelsea had an XG of 1.6. 6 shots, 17 with 6 shots on target for Chelsea with 4 big chances. Nottingham Forest had shots 11 with 2 shots on target with 4 big chances as well. Clearly, Nottingham Forest didn't utilize their chance in the game. They created chances in the game. They played so well, but then they didn't utilize their chances in the game, and Chelsea hit them in the long run as well. Accurate passes, Chelsea had 386 with 85% of passing accuracy, and Nottingham Forest had 350 passes with 82% passing accuracy in here. Corner, Chelsea had 2 and Nottingham Forest had 5. At the end of the 90 minutes, it was 3-0 for Chelsea. Thank you for sticking with me through this quick review. My name has always been Anderson. Stay safe and bye-bye.